different now, and that's okay with me. I moved away and you started a family, but deep inside you and I are still the same kids. 'Cause you're my brother and that won't ever change, even though everything changes. Tell me why I look back and I wanna cry. Sometimes I feel like we grew up too fast. You and I had the time of our younger lives. Sometimes I sigh and think about the past, but it's alright. There's a new guest room in your parents' home. The carpet got replaced a couple years ago, because it isn't my bedroom anymore. There's new photographs on the freezer door, but it's alright, 'cause everything changes.
Yeah, Billy. Pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's very good.
We should talk all night and not say a word. Let me hop into your red Firebird again. Stand on up and take a bow. There's something there and it's showing. There's no need to look around. You're the best we got going. Shout out to the dreams you'll chase. Shout out to the hearts you'll break. Nothing's gonna stop you now. I guess you better be going. You'll never before, keeping you near. Inside of my heart, you're here. It's not a big time, you're starting to shine. 'Cause what you got is gold. I know you're gold. I know. I don't need the stars in the night. I found my treasure. All I need is you by my side. So shine forever. I know you're gold. I know you're gold. It won't take you long to get when you feel like you're soaring. So write it all and don't forget. You gotta tell us your story. Shout out to the friends back home. Shout out to the hearts you've known. You gave them nothing but the best. Yeah, and you can tell them your story. You'll never before, keeping you near. Inside of my heart, you're here. It's not a big time, you're starting to shine. 'Cause what you got is gold. I know you're gold. I know. I don't need the stars in the night. I found my treasure. All I need is you by my side. So shine forever. I know you're gold. I know you're gold. 'Cause what you got is gold. I know you're gold. I know. I don't need the stars in the night. I found my treasure. All I need is you by my side. So shine forever. I know you're gold.
Muy buenas. Ahora ya sí que yo creo que ya esto va funcionando. Vamos a ver, ¿me podéis oír? Los que estáis ahí escuchando, quiero asegurarme primero antes de empezar. Y el chat, uy, ahí se me ve muy pequeñito, pero sí que lo puedo ver ahí en un momento. Ahí sí, si lo pongo un poquito más grande. Perfecto. Ok. Vale, vamos a ver, me falta solamente esto. Ok.
Descubre un mundo de canciones a tu medida. Con Premium puedes
Live
disfrutar
stream
de
del-
música a tu manera.
de la aplicación.
Cuantas más canciones escuches, más te conoceremos y mejores playlists podremos crear basadas en lo que te gusta, desde los daily mixes hasta el descubrimiento semanal. Premium te permite descargar esas playlists y escucharlas sin conexión. Además, tendrás toda tu música sin anuncios. Hazte Premium ya. Toca en el banner para saber más.
Vale. Dame un segundín, a ver si esto ya empieza de una vez, porque es que necesito conectar la aplicación para que se pueda ver básicamente lo que voy diciendo. A ver, vamos a ver. Vamos a cerrarlo otra vez, a ver si ahora ya nos deja. Power Soft Mirror. Las canciones están, se ve justo arriba lo vas a ver, según se van pasando. A ver. Joder, la primera canción y ya te gusta, ¿eh? A ver, vamos a ver. Power Soft. A ver si esto ya se me conecta de una vez, porque estoy aquí struggling. Este fallo técnico no me lo esperaba. Vamos por el código PIN, vamos a ver. Voy a tener que cerrarlo, voy a tener que cerrar esto y volver a empezar, porque si no... A ver, vamos a ver. Power Soft. Vale. A ver. Vale, búscame con el código PIN. Power Soft Mirror. Vale. Ok, PIN code. Vale, vamos allí ya, casi. Ya no me queda mucho. Paciencia, que esto es difícil. Esto no es tan fácil a la primera vez. Perfecto, vamos a ver si ahora ya lo podemos conseguir. Iniciar ahora, vamos a ver. Ok. Other application. Yo creo que ya deberíamos estar casi. Ok, let's gonna get it started. Vamos a empezar ya porque creo que ya esto ya me está escuchando, pero no puedo hablar en español, unfortunately, so I'm gonna just make a drastic change. I'm gonna start talking in English ever since what I'm gonna do is it's an educational purpose video, and it's intended for people to understand what I recently acquired, which is this Huioi. I mean, this is the brand of this professional supplier, Huioi tablet Q620m, which I think it made a total overturn in my life ever since online education is pretty difficult, and it's become ever since because of the COVID-19 circumstances. You know, I felt that this thing that you can see on the camera, hopefully. I'm gonna check it out just in case you're not. Just like that. Let me see. Yeah. Now you can see my hands, so, and you can see the transcripts on the right, which is something that it took me a huge amount of time to get it done. In fact, what I'm doing is not completely legal, if I'm honest in this. If you want to get, you can actually do this through Zoom application, but you need to have a premium subscription, but I don't have it. I have my own resources. So without further delay, I'm just gonna get started on this, and I'm gonna be talking about this tablet, Huioi Q620m, which it comes extremely handy and resourceful for teachers like me. And what I would like to show you specifically is the multi-functionality that it offers, which, as you can see here, it contains a digital pen and multiple function buttons, which with a dial at the top left corner. And what is this meant to be? What is this for? I mean, I'm going to show you in a few minutes, but first I'm going to show you the things that it came with after the unboxing. So what you can see here are the extra nibs. The nibs, the replacements for the pen, the digital pen. And I haven't really made use of any of those because I just acquired it a while ago, like a week or 2 weeks ago. And it comes with two USB plug-ins connectors, which are extremely useful because one, it seems to be plugged in a mobile phone, and I haven't really researched into the functionality that it may offer in a mobile phone. But I can't wait to see what would happen, because I think it might be amazing for teachers in particular who don't have to carry around a computer. So to begin with, I'm just gonna turn it on. There's a button here, as you can see, and there's some blinking lights. Now, let me have a look. Yeah, so there's some blinking lights as an indication that it's being turned on. And now it's supposed to be working. Okay, there it is. So what I like most about this tablet is, other than the buttons themselves, is the digital pen. The digital pen contains two different buttons that you could customize whatever you need is. So, and the first question that I need to put forward is, how does it feel? I mean, how accurate it is when it comes to, because as you can see, it's wireless. I mean, this is one of the things that I really loved about it. So, and the first thing that I wondered was, can I actually track the whole thing without any delay, like because of being wireless? So this is what I'm gonna do. This is a hold for the pen, so you can hold it vertically and horizontally, as you can see there. So pretty functional. So I'm gonna get started without further ado. Let's see what happens. I've just got one Microsoft OneNote, and as you can see here, I can just get it started like this. Look, I'm gonna get it started, and you just can't imagine how natural it feels. It's just like the old traditional way with a pen, and it feels so smooth at the same time. So the workflow in an online lesson, I think it would be amazing, because you can only do just writing, but also you can swap into different buttons. And I'm going to show you what functionality I've made into these two buttons of the pen to begin with. So look. First of all, the first button that I have assigned is just to move this around. I mean, this is just amazing. And the other one is pretty much the eraser. So very quick, easy to use. I think it's completely user-friendly for anybody that doesn't understand much about digital writing, even though this tablet is intended for drawing. My drawing is terrible, but I felt, why don't you make use of this as an online tutoring, because of the current circumstances. So another function that I made use of is, I'm going to be opening another one, is the buttons themselves. So if you can see, my first button here, I've assigned it to choosing different colors. So you can just do something like this, use the highlight, different highlighters, the way you want. Then the second button that I have customized is this thing, which is just to select what you have just written, and then you can delete it with another different button that I have just in here. Look, I'm gonna check it out if you can see. Yeah, so the last button for me it's the delete button, so pretty functional. And then I have, let me have a look. So I'm just gonna be starting, well, for example, I'm gonna show you something that I have done in the past for my own studies in particular. Look, take a look at the dial. The dial is my zoom out. So now if I want to change the mobility, I just click on the digital pens button, the first button, and I can just move it around, and I can create lots of different drawing schemes that comes in very handy for, you know, memorizing and to establish an order in your mental lexicon. I think it's just superb. I mean, it's outstanding, the functionality. And not only this, as you can see, you can have like different boxes, arrows, and whatever you think of, to be honest. So it's just, I think that what I can actually show you now is what you can use it for in written assignments. If you happen to be correcting a particular assignment of a student, what you can do here is the same, pretty much. So you're gonna have in the Microsoft Word workspace, the pens ink tools activated automatically, and you're gonna have, for example, the eraser button just the same way I did before, pressing the first button, and then you can just move it around. In this particular case, the dial was assigned to scroll up and down, and if I click on the middle button, look, I can have the scroll up and scroll down, and not only that, but the zoom, as you can see, which is Control plus wheel forward or Control plus wheel backward. How did I do this, in case you want to consider having one of these products? Well, so it comes with a software interface which is very intuitive and genuine, and as you can see, it's called Huioi tablet, and you can have press keys, so you can essentially assign and customize the different buttons for all the indications that you would like to give it to them. So on the digital pen as well, and as you can see, I have different combinations of buttons, which is something that I struggled with at the beginning because I didn't know how exactly was going to assign to this, but it's very easy. In fact, the only thing you need to do is just to click the Alt button on your keyboard, and you're gonna have all the different letters corresponding to the different functions that you can use for this device in particular. So I don't need to use this anymore. So look, I'm just gonna change to my highlighter, for example. Look, my highlighter. So what can I do with a written assignment for students? Having a mobile phone offers more advantages than disadvantages. So I would say, well, it is generally agreed. Wow, this is a very useful sentence. I'm gonna highlight it in yellow. And then if I just want to correct something in, well, I don't really like to correct in red for students. They get particularly discouraged. So I'm just gonna correct it with green. And imagine that I don't want the student to say, well, because this is an already corrected assignment, so it doesn't contain any mistakes at all. So, but just for you to understand, so you can just highlight whatever you think of, and then you can just click on the different buttons, and then, for example, if I just want to write some math here as well, if you happen to be a physics teacher or maths teacher, you can also put some equations. And look, I mean, if I just want to zoom in a little bit, right, and I'm gonna go a little bit downwards. So I'm gonna just write down some notes. So, well, you did amazing. I'm just gonna say, oh, will I do it right? Yes, just like that, and scroll up and down. There you go. And then I'm gonna use the zoom like that. I'm not using my computer at all. I cut the camera up for you to see that my hands are not clicking on the keyboard, neither the keyboard nor the mouse. So here I can say like you did, for example, you did outstanding. I know my handwriting is terrible, but for people whose handwriting is good, I think that they're gonna love it. I mean, I'm sure. And this is also another feature that I believe it's just unbelievable. I mean, look, the microphone. So I think that you deserve an excellent, but for the next occasion, try to consider using more connectors. And there you go. Well, hay un excelente aporte. Next occasion introducing more connections. It doesn't seem to be working at all. No, I don't think it's because of my pronunciation, to be honest. But anyways, maybe it's just the word functionality, which is not pretty good. But anyways, so I believe I'm just gonna wrap it up. I wouldn't want to, you know, overextend on this. And hopefully you liked the functionality of this tablet application, and just let me know in the comment section if you found it useful. Thank you very much.